Hello everyone and welcome to our Burgage Plot guide. So if you're having problem maintaining the household in Manor Lords, stay tuned because I'm going to cover this subject in just 5 minutes. Compared to my real life, handling Burgage Plots was an easy task. It's not like some villager going to buy the milk and disappear for 20 years. Never mind. Anyway, like always, starting with the more simpler things. Building Burgage Plots costs 2 timber per 1 plot. You can set up multiple plots in one go if you stretch the white line. In addition, you can add a small angle to your mouse in order to plan a future expansion that adds an option for another family to each Burgage Plot. One small thing when building Burgage Plots. I'll suggest leaving some room for a backyard that will be used as a vegetable farm, goat shed or chicken coop. And one small hint. If you're planning to build vegetable farms in the backyard of your plots, the size does matter, as opposed to the other two options, so make sure you build large extension in case you aim to grow your veggies. Now, one of our main goals in the game is to upgrade our village to achieve more development points. In order to level up our village, we need to upgrade some of our Burgage Plots to level 2 in the early stages and to level 3 in the late stages. Let's take a look at the steps we need to take in order to upgrade our plots to level 2. The most basic step is to build a well for water access. Next, we want a fuel stall in our marketplace, and we also want a food stall but with 2 types of food that are being provided to the village. You can simply earn it by harvesting berries and meat. Our third and last stall in the marketplace need to provide any sort of clothing. The most basic way is by building a tannery that will craft clothes from the hides that the hunters get. Lastly, our last and longest part is to build a church. The only thing you need to get here is 20 planks from the saw pit. The other goods are already being provided at the beginning of the game. When moving on to level 3 Burgage Plots, our story becomes more complex, so I'll try to make it short with the hope that your village has already grew when you reach to this point. Our first point in the checklist needs to be the stone church, which is the upgraded version of our church we built earlier. Our next step is to add more food source to our marketplace, which means that we need 3 overall. Same for clothing. We need to add 1 more clothing source to the marketplace for 2 sources overall. For the fuel stall, there are no changes, but the requirement stays the same. And for the last step, we're gonna need to add a new player to our town, which is the tavern. We need to build a tavern that will provide ale to the Burgage Plots. When all these requirements are being filled, we can finally upgrade our Burgage Plots to level 3. Before continuing, if you find this guide helpful, please subscribe to my channel and leave a thumbs up so I can continue to make more content for you. Our next part of the guide is about the Burgage Plot upgrades. Except for plot extensions, when upgrading a Burgage Plot to level 2, an option to upgrade your Burgage Plot into a workshop will open. Now, take into account that whenever you transform a plot into a workshop, you won't be able to use the family that lives in the plot for other buildings. They are simply tied up to that certain workshop. The reason you want to use workshop is that it opens up an opportunity to craft a whole new set of goods. I'm going to try to make it short, but here is the list of workshops that are available to build in the game. At number 1 we got the blacksmith workshop. It produces tools, sidearms, spears and polearms. At number 2 we got the tailor's workshop. It produces clothes, clocks and gambazons. I don't know what the hell is gambazons. At number 3 we got the bakery extension. It produces bread, but it's the only extension that you don't really need, as it's only a better version of the communal oven. At number 4 we got the cobbler's workshop, which produces shoes. At number 5 we got the brewery extension, which produces ale. At number 6 we got the armorer's workshop, which produces helmets, mail armor and plate armor. At number 7 we got the fletcher's workshop, which produces war bows. And at last, at number 8 we got the joiner's workshop, which produces wooden parts and shields. And with this list we reach to the end of the guide about Burgage Plots. I hope that I help you to understand the Burgage Plot section better, because I had a rough time at the beginning myself. Don't forget to drop a sub and a like if you like the video. Until next time.